Now we're looking at navigation. Now navigation today is simple by comparison to the old days when they didn't have things like global positioning systems where you just look at a screen and you've got the exact position of where you are. In the old days they didn't have that. Now, a lot of you will have heard of sextants and octants, which are the latter day navigational instruments that took sightings from the sun, but the original ones were called mariners' astrolabes. Now can you imagine standing on a heaving deck on a sailing ship at noon, trying to take a sun sight through holding this little, well, you see the actual ring on the top. This is actually as that one would have been. This is as it was when it was recovered from the seabed, but the actual top of that had a ring. They suspended that on their finger, and then the little alidade, which is the middle section, with two vanes on, had pinholes that you'd sight the sun through and then take the angle from the periphery of scale of degrees. So there would be 360 degrees around there, and you'd sight the sun through that alidade and take a noon position. But when they were using these, they didn't have longitude, so they couldn't determine the longitude, they could only determine the latitude, which is another story. That came along later when the chronometer was invented in the early 1700s, after a major loss of many naval ships down on the Scilly Isles. So that's a mariner's astrolabe. Not many people are aware of those because they were the forerunner of the sextant and octant.